and by the looks of the background of his TikTok videos, he loves it. So
By the way,
we're expecting to love it.
It was their meetup. We just came to it. It wasn't our meetup.
Sorry.
So,
well, we were.
Don't want you to lay claim to it.
Their meetup that we crashed. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
I'm Bill.
And today we're doing our top new distilleries to us in 2024.
Yes.
So you went first last time, so I'm going to take over.
Go right ahead.
And the first bottle I'm going to throw out there is a Ben Holiday. I think most people know about Ben Holiday at this point, so I won't go too in-depth, but everything they make is good.
Although we just poured recently for 300, 400 people.
Yeah.
Very significant number of them had never heard of it.
Yeah. Well, let's be honest. Our clientele in that scenario are people who aren't regular drinkers.
And hopefully
we're
getting a lot of new people
Yeah. So if you guys
into it, and they may not know about it either. So
guys, Ben Holiday, soft red wheat is the one I would recommend. If you can get the Rickhouse proof and you don't mind high proofs, soft red wheat Rickhouse. This is their Missouri straight bourbon whiskey, bottled in bond. Also
still
really
great.
good.
Yes.
So,
I think you could just pick up any of them.
Yes, honestly, anything they do is really
And if you get something you don't like, send it to us.
We'll take it.
There you go.
What do you got first?
All right. So I actually got turned on to this one a couple of years ago. And but this is Green River. This is their wheated, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, that's their wheated bourbon. These are all fairly young, 4 to 5 years old. All the proofs are about the same until you get to the full proof. These are 90 proof. They are really, really, really good today as either a sipper. I just call them a sipper myself, mixed with something else. But where they're going to be, yeah, 35, 36 bucks. And it's consistent just about everywhere I see it.
Their full proofs are a little more. They're closer to 50, but it's a full proof, so that's expected.
And if you get a barrel pick, they're about $65, $66.
Yeah.
Depending on the retailer.
But what you were saying, they're 4 and 5 years old right now.
Where they're going to be, as these guys get more age on it, these folks get more age on the bourbon that they've got. And by the way, they're now owned by Bardstown.
Yes.
As they get more age on it, they're going to be hard to beat by anybody. I don't care what their price point is or anything else. They are going to be hard to beat. So they're not easy to beat right now.
Yeah.
So
wholeheartedly agree with all of those statements. My next one is going to be 13th Colony. Now, we did try their base Southern bourbon, and we weren't big fans of that one.
No, this is their rye. We have not cracked it yet.
Yes, but we have heard from Mr. Silent Chaos 520 on TikTok, who was at our Bourbon TikTok meetup, that one, this bottle is crazy good. And by the looks of the background of his TikTok videos, he loves it. So
By the way,
we're expecting to love it.
It was their meetup. We just came to it. It wasn't our meetup.
Sorry.
So,
well, we were.
Don't want you to lay claim to it.
Their meetup that we crashed, but he also gave us a sample of their 15th anniversary.
Yes.
And
we got a review coming out on that.
That one is special.
Yes.
So, what you got next?
All right. So next, Pursuit United. They got bourbon, they got rye. This is the rye. This rye, it's like a time-released cold medicine or something like that, because you taste it and you get the flavors and you're like, okay, that's good. And about 10 seconds later, you taste something else.
And what I tasted was buttered popcorn.
This is really, really good. And the bourbon is very good as well. About $65 for either one of them. But
at least the only place that we have seen them to purchase anyways.
So, but anyway, you see it. These are great ones. They do have some single barrels. They do have some cask strengths. They do have some different ones. These are both the bourbon and this rye, the small batch, are 108 proof.
Yes, and they are blenders. They are not distillers. So they source and blend from like 3 or 4 different distilleries. And they have some double oaked stuff that they do that apparently is one of the best double oaked on the market. And they do a yearly release, to the best of my knowledge, on those. So if you find a double oaked, buy it and give it to me.
All right.
So my next is Bardstown. And this is just their Origin Series bourbon. But like all of their products, genuinely all of their products that we have had.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Love every single one of them. Their Origin Rye is about $65. That
65, 70. Mm-hmm.
That one is very gentle and a really, really nice introduction to rye.
And it's a 95.5 rye that's gentle.
Yes, and that's insane. Yeah. So the bourbon, their wheated Origin is phenomenal. Love that.
Yes.
The bourbon is great as well. And then their Discovery Series stuff, 10, 11, and 12, fantastic as well. Love literally everything they're doing. Even a stave finish profile we got that was distillery only is also amazing.
Yes.
So big fan.
Okay. So here is a Castle and Key. Now, Castle and Key's reputation didn't start off great when they first started. They probably put things out just a little bit too early, a little bit too young. This is their Restoration Rye. This one is a store pick. We've got another store pick. And I will tell you, these things are phenomenal. We tasted them in the stores, or I tasted in one. We tasted this one. I was blown away. I mean, I like their bourbon. I like their wheat, but this
is a rye flavor bomb.
Yes.
This just comes at you hard and fast and just flavor. If you like rye whiskey, you're going to like these Restoration Ryes. And if you can get a store pick like we found, highly recommend you pick it up.
Yes. Yes.
So my favorite, maybe of this whole table, you son of a... That's New Riff. Now, we actually filmed a video on this bottle, and it was one of our lost videos. I didn't even recognize it was lost until a few months ago. I was like, well, shit, it's gone. Well, I'm happy, though, because we can redo it.
We can do it again. And we got a couple of aged ones, too.
Yeah, we picked up their 8-year bourbon and their 8-year rye, which I'm very much looking forward to cracking open and doing on the channel. But New Riff, this is like $45 for a single barrel bourbon. What?
Aged at least 4 years.
Yeah. What? Single barrel? $45? Insane. Also, delicious.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with New Riff. Love everything they do. Now, they have a malted rye that
Is this the biscuit one?
Yeah. That I've actually heard really good things about.
He ain't dragging me in,
I'd like to try it before we buy it, but it's something I'm interested in.
All right. So speaking of inexpensive and outstanding.
Holy crap, this one, guys.
This is a store pick. $42.99, I believe. Oh, I got it the wrong way?
No, I've been pushing forward.
Okay. I don't do anything right around here. It's like I'm married or something. So uncut, unfiltered, barrel proof, $42.99. It's a flavor bomb, just like we talked about this one. And it's try it.
Yeah.
Okay? Try it.
Even the lower proofed juke joints, I've heard great things about. And they have a Crossroads bottle, which is also going crazy online right now. So,
wow.
I mean, they got a ton of stuff. So, my last, but certainly not least, is Redwood Empire. And I know this appeared in some other videos that we've done, but Redwood is genuinely doing fantastic things. And he just can't
I got tired. This is like the second video without drinking.
He just can't stand it. So
keep talking.
Redwood Empire, they have a ton of great stuff. This is their cask strength, so it's not cheap. This is like 90 or 80 bucks. But their base stuff, oh, well, thank you, sir. Their base stuff is also really good, and it's like 45 bucks. This is the pipe dream. This is the bourbon. They have an Emerald Giant. It's a rye. They have a Lost Monarch, which is a blend. Then they have Screaming Titan and a Foggy Burl and a Van Dusen and a Devil's Tower. And honestly, I don't know how well the artwork is coming through on these labels, but like an art studio made this.
Maybe you should put it out there further. Is that better? Somebody comment, tell me if that's better or not.
But guys, you will not miss the bottles, I guarantee you. Very in-depth, very interesting, and they're from California, so crazy that is, and they actually have their own distillate stuff that's out right now, and I think their little branding thing is calling it like Haystack or something like that.
That one it's more expensive.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, we want to run into a bottle of that.
Yeah, I would very much like to find that. So, guys, let's do a little.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I'm so sorry. You have another one.
I have another one. This one, if you can find it, and it's not that hard to find, and it's definitely won't hurt the pocketbook or wallet. So this is Hard Truth, Henry A. Sipes, Double Oaked Rye. There is a bourbon as well. I have not seen the bourbon in a while. These will not stay around. This is before they started doing some of their own stuff. As they started off, you'll notice this bottle is different from the Hard Truth bottles that are out there currently. That's this one. But this bottle is $19.99 every place I've ever seen it. And you will be hard pressed to beat it at that price point.
Yeah.
Or even up to $40.
And to be honest, I blinded this with some other ryes, and it kicked their asses. And I'm talking like $80 bottle of rye was kicked out by a $20 bottle. So, I mean, honestly, that should be a selling point enough. So if you find these specific bottles of Hard Truth, buy them.
Yeah.
Buy them.
Don't sleep on it.
No.
And when you find them, take it to the car, try it, go back in and buy more. So this one, we're going to try.
Just real quick.
It's got a nose. I mean, they all have a nose, but this one has a really, really good nose.
This has to be a high rye mash bill. I'm smelling rye.
It's got to be. It's got to be. As I tasted them. So this particular one is the one I tasted. It's 119.3. This one came from MC's Wine and Spirits in Strawberry Plains, Tennessee.
But we have two others from our favorite liquor store in the whole wide world.
B&B Package.
B&B Package in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Mark and Jessica.
Yes.
And the team.
Yes, so head over there if you guys are ever going through
Eastern
Tennessee,
Kingsport, Johnson City, the whole triangle up there,
So,
Bristol.
Head over there, tell them Bourbon Theory sent you. So let's try this one.
Nice and sweet. And man, now comes the rye.
Whew.
Good oak on it.
Yeah. I'm getting the nose burns. It's also my first sip of liquor of the day.
You're supposed to drink it. I know you've been having some,
some allergy issues
lately. But probably snorting it's not a good idea.
That's really good.
Just wait.
How much was that?
Just wait. I think it's $42.99.
Jesus. I don't think you get a better bottle of whiskey for cask strength, uncut, unfiltered, for $42.
It's hanging. I mean, it's on the palate.
Yeah.
It's not going away.
That's like a caramel sundae with spice.
And some fruit.
I'm not getting any fruit, but
right
it's my
right
first
on the
sip
front,
of the
right
day.
on the first, yeah, right,
So-
right at the beginning of the sip.
It's my first sip of the day, so I don't want to go too crazy. Because we do have to go to some ABC stores and put your name in for a lottery.
Gotta keep signing up for that lottery.
Yeah. So hopefully you can win yourself some BTAC or a little pappy.
Yep. I'm just, that 13th 13-year rye is one I really want from that one. The other two are, it's 12-year, it's Lot B, and it's
10.
And it's 10. It's old rip. So, okay. I mean, I'm not going to complain if I get any of them. But they got a Saz 18. They got some Handies. They got some Stag. So,
If my name were in it, I'd be hoping for a Stag, even though you got a couple on the shelf behind us. I feel like you can't go wrong with Stag. So,
no. All right. So, that's it.
That's
Let us
it,
know what
guys.
you think. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up like. Doesn't cost you a dime or a penny.
totally free.
Hit that subscribe button, because these will all already are in our reviews, or will
appear
in our reviews, and they'll be in blinds.
Yep.
They'll be in that type of thing. So, hang with us and hit that notification bell if you want to find out more. After you hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, and every time we pop a new video, you'll get notified.
He said it.
I'm in it.
He said it all.
And like great bourbon, Our videos get better with time.
And as always, take care of yourselves.